Hi, Bruce.
Hey, how's it going, Luba?
Perfect. What do you think about making documentary about orchestra?
I like the idea. It's something that we need to do more promoting, so why not? It's a wonderful opportunity.
Thank you.
I have been playing the trumpet since I'm 8 years old, and I'm now 76 years old. And although I took a 35-year hiatus for a career in law enforcement, after I got done, I picked it back up, and I've now been doing it since my retirement for about 22 years. And I was so happy when I moved to Leisure World in Seal Beach, because we have a sensational music program which is really not available any other place.
I play violin and I've been playing on and off for 50 years.
I've been playing the violin on and off for 40-some years.
I played the violin from the time I was 8 till the time I was 14, I think, and then I didn't play it at all for 54 years. Woo. And I have been playing now for about 5 years.
I've been playing violin off and on for 63 years.
And I've been playing the violin for 12 years.
I played the viola. I played the viola for about 3 or 4 years, but I've played the violin since I was a kid in the 4th grade for quite a while then.
The Fiddle Fable is a lively exercise featuring the violin section of the orchestra.
I play the string bass. I started playing in 6th grade. I've been playing for 75 years.
I play the trumpet and I've been playing for 60 years.
Me, I play the clarinet and I've been playing for a really long time, since 1965.
I play the E-flat clarinet. I started playing when I was 14, and then I stopped for a little while, but I started again recently.
I've been playing the timpani drums for about 2 years.
I play the trumpet, and I only started 69 years ago when I was 10 years old.
So I had a 28-year gap from when I was in college to when I started playing again, and I didn't recognize what I missed. Being a musician, or trying to be a musician, it's just a highlight of our lives.
I play piano all my life. I started in music school, then conservatory, college, and doctorate. I got my PhD and was teaching and concertizing. Music is everything for me. Music and piano is part of me, part of my life. Could not live without it. I like to practice. I just get in and play.
I like to practice with other members of the trumpet section, and playing all different kinds of music at home?
Generally, I don't enjoy practicing, but as I keep practicing and I get better and I'm able to express musically, what I'm thinking, the more I have fun with it.
I practice all the time.
It's a love-hate relationship. On one hand, I hate practicing because it's slavery. But on the other hand, without grueling hours of practicing, you cannot get your audience excited. You cannot get excited yourself. So yes, overall, I love practicing.
I hate practicing. I wait for the first clarinet to do it first, and then I follow him. Okay, so everybody else who's sitting here is a string player. They can practice for hours. As a clarinet player, after a while, your embouchure starts, getting all mushy, and then you start doing a lot of spitting into the clarinet, and it comes out, and it's all over your hands, and it's totally disgusting. And that's what I know. I practice too much.
I don't like playing by myself.
I love practicing. It's the highlight of my day. Do it for hours. I'm serious.
I hate practicing, but music that I like, I play. So I like blues and jazz, and I'll play that on the violin, the bass, the ukulele, guitar. But classical, I tend not, except we had Pop Goes the Weasel. I like that.
Practicing is a chore for me, and I will put it off and put it off and put it off. But then when I start, I really enjoy it.
It's hard to get it going, but once you do, it's a challenge. It sounds beautiful. You try to make it sound beautiful.
I practice every day for a minimum of 2 hours.
It's hard to get started practicing, so I'm so glad there's such thing as YouTube, and you can find these musical pieces on YouTube and you can practice to them. It's great that we have technology now because it makes practicing more fun. I can actually practice one piece for an hour.
We joke around in our trumpet section, and I really like to laugh at my sister who's helping to conduct.
It's getting sore. My brother's puckering at me.
Two things make me laugh. First of all, the first clarinet Mark is very funny. I've known him since high school. He's got a dry sense of humor, and he's always making remarks, and I'm always laughing.
I can laugh at anything. Person drops a pencil, then I will laugh at it.
Try not to laugh.
I really enjoy laughing. There's so many funny things, and I enjoy that.
I laugh when someone makes a mistake and tries to cover it up.
I love when Mike cracks his jokes, and I laugh when Richard tells his funny stories.
Goodness. We love you.
Really great sound effects like the whistle going whoop.
I laugh all the time. I think it's all real funny. Sometimes I like to do physical humor. A little bit.
Then, and your carrot was amazing.
Oh, my carrot, yeah, when I was Bugs Bunny, yeah. What's up, Doc?
One word, Mike.
What's up, Doc?
I'm an engineer, and I've been practicing engineering all my life.
I'm a psychologist. I've been retired, though, for 15 years.
I was a visual effects artist for television.
I'm an audiologist and I retired in 2018.
I was always a musician and computer programmer.
I'm retired. The last job I had was configuration management, and I also bought electronics for an aerospace company.
I'm a retired educator. I have taught special ed, regular ed from elementary. I also was a part of the district office. I was a principal. I was in the county office, and I taught at the university.
I'm retired too. When I worked, I was a research psychologist.
I'm a retired union electrician.
I'm a retired surf bum. Retired engineer.
I was a microbiologist who worked in a clinical laboratory.
Vocal elementary music teacher.
I'm a retired physical therapist.
I love the music, and I enjoy the people. We're all good friends.
I love the classical music, and this is the only place I get to play it.
I enjoy being with other people and also playing new compositions.
I enjoy the music and the camaraderie of some excellent trumpet players and the rest of the orchestra.
I love being in the orchestra. It provides a great outlet for me as a musician. This has been an opportunity for me to kind of explore my roots in classical music.
Musicians are a special breed of people. I love to be in the company of musicians. The professional level doesn't matter. Once musician, you're always a musician. People are friendly, people are upbeat, people are tied with one single idea. Doesn't matter the background, professions, love of music. And music is more than just tunes, notes. It's a way of communication between people. On some level we don't comprehend yet. It's more than just emotional, it's more than just intellectual, it's more than just personal, it's all together. It's a message from brain to brain. I am happy to be with orchestra.
So I have the privilege of playing trombone in the orchestra here at Leisure World, and I really enjoy being part of the orchestra because it feels very uplifting. It's very inspiring. It helps me to be able to play with a group of individuals from different generations who come from a lot of different backgrounds and experiences, and I really enjoy just listening to what they have to offer and inspire me to become a better player and get to play with strings. It's a privilege, it's an honor, and I'm very grateful.
I appreciate being able to start playing orchestra music. I hadn't played orchestra in over like 30 years, I think, so it was a nice opportunity to come back to classical.
I enjoy the camaraderie, and I enjoy being in the middle of this big sound. And I also enjoy the fact that I'm actually using my brain effectively.
I guess I just I always discovered about myself, I need a reason to be doing music. Doing music by myself at home is not something very motivating, but to be a part of a group and making music is really fun.
I appreciate that all skill levels are welcome and everybody checks their ego at the door and we have a good time.
Yeah, the vibe is really good. This has helped me expand my musical knowledge along my musical journey.
I just really love making music and making this kind of music and making it in this kind of a group.
Being exposed to new music that I had never heard before. The one we did for Christmas, I had never heard it, and it was like I listened on the computer and I go, wow! And it was just kind of mind blowing.
I believe it's really good for your brain as you get older to read music, count music, learn new things. So I've learned so many new things about how music is written, and also the number of composers that have such gorgeous pieces that I had never heard of before. I appreciate that.
Music has always been a spiritual experience for me. I find that playing music and listening to music seems to put me in touch with a higher level of spiritual feelings. I don't think that I could live a happy life without music in it.
We've been really endowed with some talented musicians and some very talented conductors. And I've been in the orchestra long enough to experience a number of different conductors, and each one offered their own unique interpretation of not only the specific pieces, but music in general. And I think that's helped all of us.
I have moved to this Leisure World 2019 and I joined the LW right away. I play the clarinet, that is my instrument, 2021 and then 2024 now, so 3 years and a half my conducting tenure is like that. At the time it's 20 people. We started 2021, but it grew every year. So now it's over 50 members. So
64.
Yeah, 64. I would say one of the big accomplishments of my efforts. At 3 years and a half, I dropped. I was sick. I thought, wait a minute. Maybe under this circumstance, my condition, I could not to lead the orchestra 100%. And then I was thinking I have to step down for the orchestra. I decided it's very hard decision. I really appreciate all of the orchestra members. That was so nice time. So I won't forget in my life. There's one good asset and good value. So I forget that. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you.
was at the Conservatory of Music in Kansas City to get my master's in conducting. I've done a lot of choral orchestral pieces like Messiah and Vivaldi Gloria, and so I did quite a few classical conducting gigs with various choirs and people that would invite me to do it. And then I retired, and I was there for 33 years. I don't think anybody could have a job that was more suited to them than that one was for me. When I was invited to fill in for Dr. Kim when he was sick for a just very quick concert, the board invited me to become the assistant director so that I could take over if Dr. Kim got sick again, and I would just conduct a couple of pieces in the concerts. This was very much a surprise that Dr. Kim decided to retire. I agreed to step in. Music's been my life. It's a given that I love music. I love classical music more than anything, but I was a teenager that listened to Joni Mitchell and Judy Collins and Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young and all that stuff as a youth. Classical music caught on in my brain very early on in college. So this opportunity to branch out into true orchestral conducting all the time with a full orchestra it's just an opportunity of a lifetime, really, to work musically with eager adults and an orchestra with such a long history. I mean, 60 years this orchestra has been alive. I just hope I can keep it alive and keep moving it forward and make sure that we have enough players to continue being a full orchestra. I spent my whole life as a teacher. Being able to be a teacher again is really fulfilling for me because as my brother, one of the trumpeters would say, I'm a bossy older sister. I don't feel like a conductor should boss around the orchestra, but you're giving instructions and helping them get better, helping them improve. Any conductor will tell you that you never stop being an educator, no matter what orchestra you're conducting. It could be the New York Philharmonic or the LA or the Pacific Symphony. You're always teaching.
You have stuck with this video to the end and you're debating in your head, should I, shouldn't join the orchestra. Just come and try us out, and I think you'll enjoy the company that will surround you, and you'll be challenged, and it would be worth your while.